WWE Hall of Famer to return and convince Raw champion to join Roman Reigns, exploring the possibility. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Roman Reigns-led OG Bloodline began their hunt for a fifth member on last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. At Survivor Series War Games, the OG Bloodline will take on the Solo Sikoa-led Bloodline, and that's the reason why Sami Zayn and the Usos were seen searching for a fifth member on Raw. While the three men made pitches to several superstars on the Red brand, it might take a wrestling veteran to convince one of them. The wrestling veteran in question is WWE Hall of Famer Paul Heyman, who can return after 140 days to convince Braun Breaker to be the fifth man on Team Roman Reigns. On last night's episode of WWE Raw, Jimmy Uso was seen approaching Breaker. While the conversation between the two men was not shown, WWE can have an angle in which Breaker refuses Jimmy's proposal, which leads to Heyman making his return and convincing the Intercontinental Champion. WWE has found its new Undertaker? WWE Hall of Famer thinks so. The reason Breaker could be convinced by Heyman is that the latter had managed him on the October 10, 2023 edition of NXT. Hence, since the WWE Hall of Famer has already established a connection, Breaker could accept joining Team Reigns as the fifth member at Survivor Series War Games. Wrestling analysts revealed Paul Heyman must join the Roman Reigns-led Bloodline after Sami Zayn's arrival. On the November 8 edition of WWE SmackDown, Sami Zayn reunited with Roman Reigns and the Usos as he helped them take out Bloodline 2.0. This reunion between the OG Bloodline led to a huge pop from the crowd and also made a huge impact on social media. Trending. Disappointing update on Cody Rhodes' WWE future, reports. Top WWE faction shares future plans after four-time champions return on Raw. However, now that Zayn is back with the Reigns-led faction, a wrestling analyst noted it's time for Paul Heyman to make a comeback too. The wrestling analyst in question here is Sam Roberts. During an episode of his Not Some Wrestling podcast, Roberts mentioned Heyman needs to be back for Survivor Series War Games. Roberts said, Paul Heyman has to be back for War Games, the Wiseman has to be back, and the OG Bloodline, if only for one night, has to be a unit, he said. Paul Heyman has been absent from WWE programming since he was attacked by the Sikoa-led Bloodline on the June 28, 2024 edition of SmackDown after Heyman refused to acknowledge Sikoa. Hence, when Heyman returns to the Stanford-based promotion, he will surely receive a huge pop.